Hello, this is vlog number one, or at least vlog number one on the new approach I'm going to take. I have been trying to do some video recordings of my previous projects or some topics that interested me. However, it took quite some time for me to set up, to do multiple camera angles, to process it. So for like 10 minutes of video, I spent maybe 2 hours overall. So this time it's going to be simpler. Just one camera, one recording using OBS, and minimal preparation. So like 5-6 minutes of setup of things I want to show. Hit record button, boom, is there, upload, done. Do some more research. So if you have been following my YouTube channel, let me show it. Okay, this has been set up. So you see, I have a channel. It has some playlists and it has some categories, for example, like front end, back end, YouTube, Kdenlive, things that have been interesting to me and I thought that I wanted to share. I'm going to add a new category. I'm going to do a text editor. And I know that it has been done a lot of times. So people have been trying to write something custom or something that will be useful to them. So for example, here, the great person Antirez has demonstrated just over 10 years ago, or 6 years ago, I think, that it's quite possible right now without using any kind of libraries for manipulation of the terminal, like ncurses, to write a very minimal thing that's going to be useful, right? And yeah, I like this and I want to take it to next level. On my projects, I'm using Node.js. So I wanted to write a Node.js TypeScript editor without any dependencies. My goal is for it to be functional for myself and for it to be minimally dependent on npm code, so I understand it fully. I have bootstrapped it using cloud code. I also want to test the possibilities of cloud code to see how far I can go before it becomes a tangle of spaghetti code. And so far it looks like this. So you have lots of you have ability to open panes. You have a central buffer for open file. You can have one pane, two panes, four panes. You can browse the files and you can open things like in multiple panes. So for example, here I'm opening two files and now you can see that it's in one pane, and let's switch to a different file in another pane. Also there is pro search, so text, and I'm going to make it even more custom so that I can jump to different points and I can have different bookmarks, right? And also I'm going to, in the next iteration, I'm going to add ability to run custom JavaScript snippets, code snippets, to enable transformation of the text buffer, right? It's right now published on my GitHub. If you go to GitHub, I'm going to add a link to my GitHub repository. It's on TypeScript TUI text editor, right? And as I go through the iterations, I will actually explore of how it's structured, of what has the what logic is input, what logic is for terminal and modification, what logic is for highlighting. I'm also taking this an approach as an possibility to learn how text editing works. So please come back if you find this useful. And also, mostly I'm doing this for myself because a lot of times I don't have the time to write up like a text version of what I'm doing, of my discoveries and different how-tos. As you know, a picture is worth more than 1,000 words. So yeah, hopefully, and I think this is gonna work because I already see that it is taking way less time to do like a one recording session than it was previously. Next recording will come out within a couple of days, maybe even tomorrow. And in the meantime, I'm going to concentrate on improving the text editor and maybe thinking of what to showcase you in terms of technical things from the perspective of code. Okay, thanks and see you next time.